Yes, Mr. Steinbrenner, I know I said I shouldn't overreact and sack a coach after just one game, and to be fair, I didn't. No, I sacked him after 2 games. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 5, Episode 2 at the New York Yankees as we look to win the World Series using only American players. And today we are going to be playing Jacob deGrom and the Toronto Blue Jays, and we'll be playing them top of the AL East. Now, we have sacked our hitting coach and we did sack him after 2 games. And we'll get to that in just a second. But really, there's not too much to complain about because look at the batting stats here. The new batting coach is doing wonderful, wonderful things. We don't have any more injuries, so the team trainer's doing a decent job as well. And there's just, I mean, it almost feels a little bit strange. It's happy. I don't know what to say. We're actually doing really, really well. Let's start by having a look at the schedule. And well, we started by getting swept by the Orioles in Game 2 here. Again, we had 4 hits. And that was it. I had enough at that point. I was annoyed, so we sacked our hitting coach. And, well, we may have lost the next game, but there was a reaction. We out-hit them, got 11 hits for the 5 runs. Now, this kind of doubled up as TJ Nichols' debut. Now, it wasn't fantastic. 4 earned runs in 3.1 innings of work. But the positive here was that the bats did work for us. Then we lost a game against the Blue Jays, and I'm getting a little bit nervous being 0 for 4, but then things started to turn around for us. In Game 2 of the series here, we won 5-4 against Toronto. We had a grand slam, a Corey Seager grand slam in the 5th, which accounts for those 4 runs there, and he had all 5 RBIs. So I think he was hitless before this game, actually, and, well, his bat woke up. He couldn't have been hitless because he wouldn't be batting .211 after 2 hits, but he was certainly not batting well. But he came around big time for us in that one. So that was good, got us underway. And to be honest, we've not really looked back that far. We won 2 of 3, as I said, against the Jays. We went to Boston. We lost a tight one in Game 2, but we did have 2 solid wins. Baltimore, they're still a bogey team for us. I don't really understand what happened. We lost 2 of 3 against them, albeit one of them in extra innings, and they were the 2 losses. They were tight games, so it's not like we got blown away. Then Boston came to town, and speaking of getting blown away, 2 tight wins, but then 11-1 in the final game. And if we have a look at Game 1 of the series, this 4-2, this doubled up as TJ Nichols' first win. I think it was his second start, maybe his third, but his first win in Major League Baseball. 5 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts, 2 earned runs. We'll take that, won't we? That's quite the strikeout per innings ratio there. So that was good to see. We had a bit of interleague play versus the Washington Nationals. We won 1 of 2 against them. We then had a series against what used to be the Kansas City Royals, what is now the Jacksonville Sharks. We won 3 in a row against them. We did lose Game 4 of the series, and that brings us to Game 1 of the series in Toronto, where we are going to be facing Jacob deGrom and, of course, the Jays. But we can see here, Corey Seager is right up there in home runs, right up there in RBIs as well. He's right up there on base percentage, batting WAR. Corey Seager has had a wonderful start to the season. Now, the revelation, I said I wasn't expecting Isaiah Bennett to win a Cy Young. I may need to revisit that. He is 2nd in ERA. Brendan Bellick is 3rd in wins, and that is pretty much it for stats there. You sort of get behind my head, and it's probably difficult for you to see. But that's how Major League Baseball looks right now. We sent a lot of our rubbish off to the Mets, and that's showing, isn't it? They sit bottom of their division. But yeah, it's all going quite well. The Detroit Tigers are shockingly good, aren't they? So are the LA Dodgers. But there we go. That is that. Now let's go and have a look at how everybody is getting on. This is the pitching stats. And as I did say, I mean, Isaiah Bennett, I wasn't expecting much. But his rookie season may have been a little bit dodgy. But his second season, his first season in the starting rotation, ERA of 2.13, a whip of under 1, an ERA plus of 2.08. Yes, it's only 4 starts. But and the first start wasn't very good, if I'm honest. But that is very, very nice indeed. We did lose Andre Jackson. He had a virus, but not that one for a little while. But everybody, you can see I've got pitch counts on this season as well. That was Old Lady Plays, I think, that suggested that, just to try and limit pitching injuries. But look, I mean, TJ Nichols aside, who is a youngster in his first season, but look at those ERAs. That is absolutely superb. And even Garrett Cole, I mean, I've got to be fair to him. ERA of 0.73. What's his whip this season? His whip is 0.65, an ERA plus of 6.07. When Garrett Cole is doing that, then you know something's going right. I can't complain. I really, really can't. And it feels a bit strange. We look at the hitting side of things. I mean, even the hitting with the new hitting coach is not going too bad. JJ's back, which is nice to see. Isbell's in a little bit of a slump, but he was doing okay before that. But no, there's nobody. I mean, even Joey Gallo, whose batting average is usually not great. 260 he's batting. Unbelievable numbers. Dominic Smith has been really good. Well, you can see all the numbers there yourself. The disappointment probably is Nico Horner, but he's just a backup guy. He doesn't need to be fantastic. The one change that has happened is Fletcher is back from his minor injury and Alamas has dropped down into AAA. But yeah, all things being equal, we're just playing well right now, and I think we're in decent shape as we go off to face deGrom in Toronto. So let's go check these lineups. Before we do that, the one thing I should show you is our new hitting coach. We've brought back someone we sacked from Sacramento, or did he just not sign a new deal? Anyway, he's back. Well, I think one thing I've learned, he's actually, ratings-wise or attribute-wise, he's actually not as good as the other guy. But I think what I've learned is, I think it's the reputation. The old guy was inexperienced, and I think, I don't know if you guys have had similar experiences, let me know. But I think maybe what I should have done is sign him into a minor league team. And then once he got the experience, we could have moved him up. So I think that might be a lesson learned. I don't think this guy will necessarily be here for a long time. We have other guys that are coming through. But yeah, we'll see how he gets on. He's had a cracking start, that is for sure. All right, the lineups. All right, and this is them. It is Fletcher leading us off at second base. Isbell batting second in center field. He's had a couple of games off, so I'm hoping having had that time off, he'll come back in and sort of break himself out of the slump. Dominic Smith bats third at first base. It is Corey Seager on fire, batting cleanup at shortstop. Joe Adell bats 5, the designated hitter. It's Joey Gallo in right field batting 5. Jordan Grosjean's in third base batting 7, of course, against his former team. It's JJ batting 8 in left field. Cam Gallagher's the catcher. Isaiah Bennett is on the mound, so we get to look at him firsthand. And he's against the man that, well, he's basically replacing him in the starting rotation. And annoyingly, you kind of knew this was going to happen. deGrom has gone off to Toronto and looked a star again. ERA of 2.83, a whip of 101, ERA plus of 158, a WAR of 0.2. But to be fair, he's no better stats-wise, is he, than what Bennett is. So this could be a very, very interesting game. So here we go. Welcome to Toronto. Fletcher to lead us off, batting 255 after his delayed start to the season. And, I mean, well, the Jays, they are last place in our division. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. And we start things off with a ground out to shortstop and 1 away. First pitch swing, not ideal. We'd like to try and work the count a little bit on deGrom. In comes Isbell, batting 212, as I said, in a bit of a slump. But no doubt he'll get himself out of that sooner rather than later. But that's 2 away. And Dominic Smith comes in now batting 329. And even when he's getting out, a lot of the time he's hitting the ball well when he gets out. And there is another example of him hitting the ball well. It's a 2-out single. And Corey Seager will now come in batting 341 with 9 home runs, an 0-1 pitch, and he skies that one. And that will be the end of the top of the first. Nothing there for us against deGrom. Isaiah Bennett will come out to face Khalil Lee. He's batting 170 this season. And let's see what Bennett can do. It's a 1-2 pitch. And he starts with a strikeout. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Austin Martin now batting, well, what's he batting? 3 for 32. 0.94 batting average. And that is going to be caught at third base by Grosjean. And that is 2 away for Vlad Jr. batting 273, a 2-2 pitch. And that is towards Isbell. Isbell makes the play. It's a 1-2-3 innings for Bennett. And we'll go and have a bat with Joe Adell, sorry, to lead us off. Batting 225 this season. A 1-2 pitch on him. And he grounds it to third. And that'll be 1 away. In will come Joey Gallo. Batting 260, as I said at the top. It's a 1-2 pitch on him. Can he avoid the strikeout? He can, but he grounds it to first. That'll be 2 away. And that'll bring in Grosjean to face his former club, batting 235 this season. A 2-1 pitch, and Grosjean's up the middle with a 2-out single. We love a 2-out single, don't we? 2 in 2 innings. And it brings the rejuvenated JJ Bleday to the plate, batting 342. A 1-1 pitch. There goes Grosjean. Grosjean gets himself to second. Runner in scoring position now for JJ. He has 10 RBIs already this season. Can he add another one to that? No, he cannot. And that will end the second innings. In will come Bo Bichette to face Bennett. Bo batting 195 this season, a 3-1 and a leadoff walk, which isn't really ideal, is it? Tesco Hernandez now comes in, batting 222. It's a 1-0. Hernandez, that could be a double play. There's one. There is two. Excellent work from our middle infield there. And it brings in Cavan Biggio, batting 368. Whoa, with 7 home runs for Biggio. It's an 0-1. 2 out, no one on. And that is going to be home run number 8 for Cavan Biggio. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? 428 feet over center field. And Bennett gives up his first run with his first hit. It's Jensen to the plate now, batting 194, a 2-2 pitch. And that'll do it for the second, but we have fallen behind. Cam Gallagher will lead us off, batting 133 this season. A first pitch swing from Cam. Is he going to be able to beat that out? I think he is. It's an infield hit, and for once, it's not a 2-out single. It's a leadoff single. Fletcher comes in now. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-1 pitch, and that's a double play. Oh, Fletch, you moron. All right, it brings in Kyle Isbell. 2 out, no one on. Isbell 0 for 1 today. Isbell pops it up, and that'll end the top of the third. So we'll go and have another pitch. Isaiah Bennett will come out to face Manuel Margot, who's batting 700. Jesus, 7'10". And, well, there'll be a little bit less than that now. Isbell's underneath it, and that'll be 1 away. It is Cece. No idea how you would say that. He's batting 1 for 15 this season. It's a 1-1. It's a ground ball. Who's that? Sager has it over to first. And that'll be 2 away for Khalil Lee, who, of course, is 0 for 1 today. Having, did he ground out, didn't he? Or did he strike out? Can't remember. He's popped up this time, though. Isbell will end the third. Still 1-0 down. And we'll go and have a bat. It'll be Smith to lead us off, won't it? Yes, it is. Smith is 1 for 1 today, of course, having got a 2-out single last time. This time, he gets a leadoff single into left field. And Dominic Smith goes 2 for 2. In comes Corey Seager. Now, Corey Seager has hit 99 home runs for the Yankees now. But that's not going to be number 100 as he pops it up. And that'll be 1 away. deGrom is out of the game. Well, that's a shame. Aaron Brooks will come in for them now. He's going to face Joe Adell, who's 0 for 1. It's an 0-2, and I mean, that could be the issue with deGrom as he ages, and there's a strikeout to start things off, is injuries as well. I mean, we are still paying $8 million of his salary, but I'm just glad we don't have to worry about that. But the fourth innings wraps up very quickly with back-to-back strikeouts. Bennett will face Martin, who's 0 for 1. It's going to be a full count, and it's going to be a strikeout. You're supposed to swing at the ones down the middle, mate. In comes Vlad Jr., who's 0 for 1. It's another 1-1. Come on, Bennett. That should be caught. Joey Gallo's there. He makes the catch. 2 away for Bo Bichette, who walked last time up. It's another full count. And Bennett gets the ground out to third. And it's a loose throw. And it should be innings over, but instead we have a runner at second. Grosjean with an error against his former team. Hernandez to the plate. Let's hope that error doesn't cost us. It's a 2-2 pitch. And Bennett sweeps up the error nicely, and that'll do it for the fourth. We're still 1-0 down, and it's Grosjean's looking to make up for the error. He's 1 for 1 today. Can he make up for that error for us? It's well hit, but straight to right field, and that is 1 away. It brings JJ in, who's 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-2. Come on, JJ. JJ, he's hit it well. Has he hit it well enough? No, it's staying in, and that'll be 2 away. And it's Cam Gallagher who got the infield single last time up. A 3-1, and Cam Gallagher pops that 3-1 up. And that'll do it for the fifth. And it's looking a little bit like same old Yankees, despite the hitting coach change here, isn't it? But, yeah, recent form suggests we're a little bit better than what we're showing here. Biggio, who hit the home run last time up. A first pitch swing. And Biggio likes what he sees in Bennett, doesn't he? That's going to be a leadoff double for Cavan Biggio. And with the runner at second, it brings Denny Jansen in, who's 0 for 1. A full count. A ground ball, and that should be out at first, and it is. 1 away. The only man to get a hit off Bennett so far today is Biggio. Margot comes in 0 for 1. 1-0. And that is going to get through. Now, is that going to score a run? But JJ has it. Throw to the plate. Not in time. It's an RBI single. We fall 2-0 down. This is so harsh on Bennett. CC comes in now. He is 0 for 1 today. A 1-2 pitch. There's a strikeout for 2 away. Still with that man at first as Khalil Lee comes in, who's 0 for 2. Another first pitch swing. There goes the runner. Can Cam Gallagher get him? Oh, it's a good throw, but it's not in time. So the runner is at second, and it's Khalil Lee still at the plate with a 2-0 pitch. And Khalil Lee down the first base line. Dominic Smith has it. That'll end the fifth, but we've dropped a further run back. 2-0 down despite out hitting them 4-3. And Fletcher, who is 0 for 2 today, will lead us off. It's a 1-0. And Fletcher, is he going to be able to beat that out? No, he's not. And that is 1 away. Isbell now, who's 0 for 2, and still in that slump. A 1-1 pitch, lines it. Oh, it's an error. It's floored by the first baseman, Vlad Jr. That'll do it for their pitcher as Tyler Duffy comes in to pitch for them. Now, his ERA this season is 13.5. Yes, please. Runner at first, 1 out. Dominic Smith to the plate, who is 2 for 2 today. And that ends there. He is now 2 for 3, and it's Corey Seager, who's 0 for 2. Come on, Corey, a 1-1 pitch. Corey Seager pops it up, and that'll do it for the 6th. And we are still scoreless. Martin will come in to face Bennett. Martin 0 for 2 today. A first pitch swing. A ground ball. Fletcher has it over to first. 1 away. Oh, it's been such a good outing from Bennett, hasn't it? Vlad comes in. He's 0 for 2 today. Another first pitch swing. That is popped up. Isbell's there. Should have that with his eyes closed. Though do keep them open, please, mate. And that is 2 away as Bo comes in now. 0 for 1 with a walk. A 2-1 pitch. Can Bennett end the innings for us? It's lined straight to Fletcher. And we'll go to the 7th. Isaiah Bennett's injured. They will have to take him out of the game. It was probably getting towards the end of his outing anyway. Hopefully that's not too serious. But 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs is not a bad afternoon's work. Adele comes in now. Let's see if he can help out Bennett. Get that loss away from his name. Not like that he can't. That's going to be caught at third, and that is 1 away. In comes Joey Gallo, who's 0 for 2. A 1-2 pitch on him. Joey Gallo stands there and watches strike 3, so Grosjean can come in, who's 1 for 2. An 0-1. A ground ball. And I'm beginning to think the Yankees just don't like YouTube. Because this is not the Yankees team that I'd been watching. Oh, we stretch. We're scoreless again. It's deja vu. It's Durbin Feltman coming into pitch. Durbin Feltman, ERA of 0 so far this season. He faces Tesco Hernandez, who is 0 for 2. And that is a second hit in a row straight to Fletcher. A pretty incredible catch by Fletch, and that is 1 away. Biggio now, who is 2 for 2. He liked Bennett. Does he like Feltman? Not as much. 2 away. And it brings in Denny Jansen now, who's 0 for 2. Feltman with a 2-2 pitch. That's straight up. Isbell walks over, makes the play, ends the 7th. And can we get something going in the 8th with the bats? It's JJ who's 0 for 2. It's an 0-2 pitch. JJ strikes out. Cam Gallagher now, who's 1 for 2. He's going to have a first pitch swing. Cam Gallagher's hit it well. Is it going to get over left field? No, it's not. That's 2 away for Fletcher, who is 0 for 3. And to be honest, having a little bit of a nightmare. Hit into a double play as well, didn't he? And that would have been another double play. And it ends the 8th. And we're going to need runs in the 9th. I feel like I say that every episode. And Margot, who's 1 for 2, will lead them off against Feltman. That could be an infield hit. Oh, it's Grosjean's muffing it again. Grosjean's with 2 errors against his former team. CC will come in now, a 2-1. And that is into left field, and it's going to be 2 on, no one out. Runners at first and second. And Feltman will continue to Khalil Lee, who is 0 for 3. A 1-0. Khalil Lee pops it up. Isbell goes back. Is the runner going to try and get the third? He is, and he's going to get there as well. 1 away with runners at the corners. We would really like a double play. It's Austin Martin who's 0 for 3. It's an 0-1. We might get that double play. There's one. Fletcher to Sagar over the Smith. And we are 2 runs down going into the 9th. Curtis Taylor comes on for them. His ERA this season is 1.23. That doesn't bode well, does it? He's going to face Isbell, who's in a slump. 0 for 3. Come on, Isbell. This is your chance, mate. Get us on base. we can get someone on base, we're a swing away. And Isbell, oh, I thought it was getting past the first baseman, but it doesn't, and it's 1 away. Dominic Smith, who's 2 for 3, comes in the bat now. He is it's a 1-2 count. And Smith strikes out looking. We're down to our final out. It's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 3. It's a 1-0 pitch. Can Corey get himself on base? No, he cannot. And for the second episode in a row, we're shut out on YouTube. So harsh on Bennett doesn't even begin to describe that outing, does it? I'm genuinely beginning to wonder if simming the games out, watching them, is affecting the way the games play out, because it's unbelievable, isn't it? Well, I mean, you guys just think that we're just crap all the time, I'm sure, but we were doing okay. And you know what the weird thing is, if we go back to our team home screen here, is that I did actually play through, like, sim out watching the, what do I want to do? Schedule. I did sim out, like, the first 4 games, and then I got the shits with it, and so I just started like letting the sim out automatically, and we started to do quite well. So I'm genuinely now wondering if it makes a difference if we go in, but it shouldn't do, because the manager, our manager Glenn, is it David Glenn? What's our manager's name? Mike Glenn. He's in control of everything anyway, so it shouldn't make a difference. But we just can't seem to take a trick right now when we come on YouTube, can we? But anyway, guys, that'll do it for today. If you have enjoyed that for some reason, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. It doesn't look like it now, but there are quite a few positives. I think what we do, we have to come back for Boston, don't we? When do we play Boston again? Where are we in May? We're at the end of April. Let's come back. We want to go to Fenway, don't we? So let's come back for Fenway away. That's around about a month anyway. It's a little bit less than that. It's not quite a month, but we'll go to Fenway, and then we can kind of get going a little bit after that, maybe. Yeah, we'll go to Fenway. So that'll be next episode, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.